Welcome back to Next Bike World, the channel where we bring you the latest, most detailed, and exciting reviews from the two-wheeled universe. Today, we're diving deep into a machine that blends retro soul with modern muscle, a bike that carries forward Yamaha's tradition of making middleweight motorcycles that appeal to riders across generations. We're talking about the all-new 2026 Yamaha SR650. A motorcycle that aims to strike the perfect balance between classic styling, approachable performance, and everyday usability. So, grab your helmet and let's take a closer look at what makes the SR650 such a compelling addition to Yamaha's lineup. The Yamaha senior name has been around for decades, loved for its simplicity and timeless design. The SR400 and SR500 were icons of their era, attracting purists who wanted an easygoing, reliable, and classically styled ride. Fast forward to today, and the SR650 steps in as a bigger, more powerful sibling that brings retro-inspired looks but with a distinctly modern execution. Yamaha has carefully designed this bike to not just be another throwback but a practical, stylish machine that can appeal to both younger riders looking for something cool and seasoned bikers who want a nostalgic yet capable machine. At the heart of the 2026 SR650 sits a newly developed 649cc parallel twin engine, tuned for smooth delivery and everyday usability. Yamaha didn't aim for blistering performance here. Instead, they wanted a motor that feels responsive, predictable, and fun at all speeds. It produces around 70 horsepower and about 65 Nm of torque, which means it has more than enough punch for highway cruising, spirited weekend rides, and even commuting. The engine is liquid-cooled but designed to look air-cooled, with fin covers that give it a vintage aesthetic. That detail alone shows Yamaha's commitment to blending modern reliability with classic visuals. And thanks to modern fuel injection and Euro 6 compliance, it's as clean as it is efficient, offering around 22 to 24 kilometers per liter depending on riding style. One of the standout aspects of the SR650 is how approachable it feels. Yamaha has tuned the throttle response to be smooth and forgiving, making it beginner-friendly while still offering excitement for experienced riders. The 6-speed gearbox is slick and precise, and the assistant slipper clutch makes shifting light and easy, especially in city traffic. On longer rides, the bike feels comfortable cruising at 100 to 120 kilometers per hour without breaking a sweat, and overtaking is effortless thanks to that broad torque band. It's not a fire-breathing sport bike, but that's not what the SR650 is trying to be. Instead, it offers an engaging, relaxed, and confidence-inspiring experience that suits everyday riders perfectly. Handling-wise, the SR650 takes a very balanced approach. It sits on a steel double cradle frame that prioritizes stability and durability while still keeping the bike fairly lightweight at around 185 kilograms. The suspension setup is straightforward: conventional 41mm front forks and twin rear shocks with preload adjustment. It's not high-tech, but it does the job brilliantly for the kind of riding this bike is built for. City potholes, winding back roads, and even light highway touring are all handled with ease. Yamaha intentionally kept things simple to stay true to the retro spirit, and riders who appreciate mechanical honesty will love this setup. Braking duties are handled by a single 320mm front disc with a dual piston caliper and a 245mm rear disc, both backed by ABS. Some might argue that a dual disc setup would have been better, but in practice, the braking performance is strong, predictable, and more than sufficient for the SR650's power and weight. Yamaha has tuned the ABS to intervene smoothly, making it unobtrusive even during harder braking. Now let's talk about the design, which is undeniably one of the SR650's strongest selling points. At first glance, it looks like a bike from the late 70s or early 80s, with its round headlamp, teardrop fuel tank, flat seat, and minimal bodywork. Yamaha has leaned heavily into the retro theme, but they've executed it with clean lines and premium touches. The LED lighting is cleverly hidden behind old-school housings, so you get modern visibility without ruining the vintage charm. The instrument cluster is a circular digital analog hybrid, combining a classic speedometer look with modern readouts like fuel economy, gear position, and even Bluetooth connectivity for turn-by-turn navigation. The fuel tank holds 15 liters, which pairs well with the bike's efficient engine to offer decent range for weekend trips. The seat height is around 785 millimeters, making it approachable for a wide range of riders, including shorter ones. The ergonomics are upright and neutral, giving a relaxed strutting posture that works equally well for daily city use and longer journeys. Yamaha has also added subtle details like polished aluminum side covers, chrome exhaust accents, and a choice of retro-inspired paint schemes. Options include a glossy black with gold pinstripes, a deep Yamaha blue, and a classy silver with red accents. These finishes make the bike stand out and emphasize its heritage-inspired identity. Performance aside, one of the unique selling points of the SR650 is how customizable it is. Yamaha knows that a big part of retro bike culture is personal expression, so they've designed this machine with customization in mind. From bolt-on accessory packages to aftermarket-friendly mounts, riders can easily turn the SR650 into a cafe-tilde copyright racer, a scrambler, or a minimalist street tracker. Yamaha themselves are offering official accessory kits that include different seats, handlebars, mirrors, and exhaust options, giving owners plenty of room to make the bike their own. On the technology front, Yamaha has struck a careful balance. The SR650 isn't overloaded with electronics, but it's not bare bones either. Alongside ABS and a modern fuel injection system, it features selectable ride modes, a standard and Eco-A and traction control that can be switched off. These additions don't overwhelm the riding experience but provide that little extra safety net for riders in unpredictable conditions. And while the bike leans heavily into retro styling, the inclusion of a USB-C charging port and smartphone connectivity is a welcome touch for modern-day convenience. So what about the price? Yamaha has positioned the 2026 SR650 as an affordable yet premium offering in the retro middleweight class. In most markets, it's expected to be priced around $8,000 to $8,500, putting it in direct competition with bikes like the Kawasaki Z650 RS, the Royal Enfield Interceptor 650, and the Honda CB650R Neo Sports Cafe-tilde copyright. What gives the Yamaha an edge is its perfect mix of Japanese reliability, strong performance, customization potential, and an aesthetic that nails the modern retro vibe. For the price, you're getting a motorcycle that can truly do it all, from daily commuting to weekend fun and even light touring, while looking effortlessly stylish. To sum it all up, the 2026 Yamaha SR650 isn't just another middleweight bike, it's a carefully crafted blend of heritage and innovation. Yamaha has managed to create a motorcycle that honors the past while embracing the needs of today's riders. With its approachable performance, timeless design, and versatile personality, the SR650 has everything it takes to become a modern classic. Whether you're a rider who remembers the old seniors with fondness or someone just stepping into the retro motorcycle scene, this bike is going to feel right at home in your garage. So, what do you think of the 2026 Yamaha SR650? Does it hit the sweet spot between old-school charm and modern practicality? Or would you prefer something more high-tech? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Next Bike World for more in-depth reviews and motorcycle content. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and enjoy the open road.